G'day, I'm Peter Woodley. I'm from Australia, here in Custy's, playing a few tunes. I might start off with a set of jigs. The first one's called The Boys of the Town, and the second one is Charlie Hunter's.
Good man, Peter. First take, well done. Peter, you hail from the capital of Australia, Canberra. What's your connection with, or when did the connection with Irish music? When was it conceived?
Okay. It was a Saturday morning. To be quite specific about this. I was going shopping and stumbled upon three people playing tunes, busking. There was a fiddle player, a flute player, and a box player. And I was just mesmerised by their music. I just stood and watched them and listened to them for, I don't know, I lost track of time. And I decided that was the sort of music I wanted to listen to and to play. So I found that there was a weekly session on a Sunday night in Canberra at that time at a place called the Potbelly. So I started to go along. Eventually plucked up the courage to bring along a tin whistle and join in a few tunes. In time that led to getting a flute. I bought a flute from a man by the name of Terry McGee and went from there.
And the flute you're playing now, it's the choice weapon of a lot of good musicians here in Ireland.
It is, made by a local boy, Mike Grinter. Many years ago I was playing a Rudel and Rose flute made by a man called Ingram, which I bought from Jeff Wolfe. Mike at that stage was a renowned recorder maker and was just starting to get into flutes, so he came up to Sydney where I was living at the time, measured up the Ingram, and that was the template he used for his first flutes.
See. All right.
He's since moved on and developed different models, and while my Ingram's a fine instrument, I decided that I should try a Grinter myself, so Mike made me this one a few years ago.
Lovely.
Very happy with it.
Now you seem to have played a bit with a fine musician who hangs out in Canberra at the moment, Ailish.
Indeed. Ailish lived in Australia there for a good few years in the 80s and 90s, and during that time we played a lot of music together. We did some recording with a band we put together called the High Notes, ourselves and a man by the name of Jimmy Gregory. It's good to be catching up with Ailish again here now. We've been out and about playing a few tunes.
Great. And there's an imminent release from you. Is it imminent or is it? Well,
any time now. Yes, I've been doing some recording, back in Australia. We'll be doing a little more while I'm here with Ailish and with Owen O'Neill. It also includes some recording Ailish and I did about 20 years ago.
Beautiful.
Which a man by the name of Graham MacDonald found in a box in his garage. So we've dusted that off. It scrubs up okay. So we'll be using that as well. So it will feature a range of musicians: Owen, Ailish, people from Australia, Kate Burke, John Jones, the Bradleys, and my daughter Lucy.
Oh, lovely. And what does Lucy play?
She plays percussion.
Excellent. Okay, and maybe summer, hopefully, summer 2011.
Northern summer, absolutely. Yep.
Fantastic.
For sure. It'll be our winter, but yes.
All right. Peter, I appreciate you coming in. I know you were here for the Corofin Festival around that time, and I know you enjoyed it a lot, but we look forward to your release in summer.
Thank you. I'll make sure that Custy's is well stocked.
Thanks very much. Okay. Bye now.
Cheers.